Well, hello there. It is Dr. Tom with EBM Fitness Solutions. Welcome into another Workout Wednesday. Today we are focusing mostly on lower body, mixing in a little bit of plyometrics, a little bit of core work, but primarily lower body. So let's get to the fun stuff. Let me know what you think. You may have noticed that my setup for the back extensions was a little different than something maybe you've seen or tried before. But here at EBM, this is the best way for me to set it up. I can hook my feet under here. I don't really have another way to do it, but this way works really well. One thing I want to mention quickly when you're doing the back extensions, it's a bit of a kind of a terrible name for the movement. When I'm locked under here, I'm really focusing more on the hamstrings and the glutes, the back of your thighs and your butt, to create the movement more so than focusing on using my low back muscles. So try to focus on that in whatever way you set these up when you try them on your own. In case you're wondering why I was doing the goblet squat lunge kind of with this thing in front of me, simply it's to help keep my feet in the same position throughout the entire set. As you switch from the squat to the lunge, then back to the squat, I put my toes on the other side of this, so the weight keeps the step from moving, and each time I reset my position, whether it's for the lunge or for the squat, it lets me come back to that same point each time. Otherwise, when you step forward in your squat, your feet might be slightly off, which requires looking down to reset. So you could do that, but for me, I put this there so when I come back up into either position, my toes are at the front of the box, and I know I can move into my next rep, and I know that I'm in the same position all the way through the entire set. So the 350 method I use for the RDLs is something I picked up from my friend Eric Bach. And the idea is you have 3 sets to complete 50 reps. So you can apply this to a lot of different exercises. So the idea, find a weight that's appropriate, but if you think about the combinations of numbers, right, so you're going to get, 20, 15, 15, 18, 18, 14, right? The idea is you're getting a higher number of reps. So pick the exercise appropriately and choose your weight appropriately as well, right? So maybe a goblet squat versus a bar squat or something like that, right? So pick your exercise the right way, and if you need to, slap on some grips to make life a little bit easier. If you're wondering about that Superfly accessory I'm rocking in the RDL video, these things are grip power pads, right? So basically they wrap around the wrist and it's just a hook, which I picked these up a while ago, love them. They're great for things like this where you're hanging on to weights for a long time, step-ups, RDLs, lunges, things like that. It does work with, or they work with the trap bar and the straight bar. I found them to be a little bit awkward as the weights get heavier, so not the best for heavier deadlifts and things like that, but for things that require you to hang on to weights for a while, where oftentimes your grip gives out before your lower body does or something like that, these things were awesome. I picked them up on Amazon, and I love them, clients love them, and they make doing stuff like this a heck of a lot easier. There it is, another Workout Wednesday in the books. My legs are sufficiently jello-like. I should actually film a video of me walking on the few stairs I have out the back of the gym, because that would be comical. So drop me a comment, let me know what you saw, what you liked, what I mess up on, any mistakes made this week, and favorite metal song. Come on now, let's go people, got to get your heavy metal education. And so thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys next week for another Workout Wednesday.